Hey, I'm Aubrey. Here we cook from scratch, grow what we can, and get a little bit better every day. And apparently deal with the sounds of the city. I live in the middle of the city, and I have a garden, so that's fun. Good morning. It is 9:32. I have decided to start my garden a little early this year. So I'm starting it indoors and upstairs. Girl, I'm different. Clearly, tucking nothing. I would love to just be a little tighter, and ready for summer. Plus oh my God, I'm sorry, I forgot I was wearing a mic. I'm so sorry. My husband and I haven't done our honeymoon yet. Because we's poor, number one, and number two is that travel's been a little iffy, a little sketchy lately. So we haven't been like in a super rush to do that, but we are planning on going somewhere in July, and I want to get my summer body ready now. How many weeks until July? 15 weeks. Okay, we're gonna say 12 weeks for this. My stomach is growling, oh my gosh. See, I'm already dedicated. But here are my goals for the first 30 days, and we'll see if we need to add on or adjust or change them after that. 10,000 steps, the usual, right? I need to make sure that I stretch. Stretching is important for every single person, but like especially me because of the spine issues. I really want to make sure I stretch. Meal prep and eat at home. Got to. Take a bath every day. And hear me out, I'm not saying bathe every day because of course I already bathe every day, but I'm saying take a bath every day. Like run the water, get the bubbles going, put some magnesium salt in there and like soak. You know, I want to feel like a pretty little princess. I want to weigh myself at least 4 times a week. I have this Hume scale. Shout out to Morgan Green because she was the one who talked about it, and so I used her code and got one. I love it so far. It is keeping good track, I think, of like my body fat percentages and of what I need to work on. So I want to make sure that I use this at least for the next 30 days, but hopefully for at least like 3 or 4 months so we can get a good idea of like how realistic it is. I need accountability. I want to like journal or pray regularly or sing something along those lines as often as I can. Oh my gosh, it's like, you know, they say that when you speak to your plants, when you sing to your plants, when you include them in things, that they grow better and faster, and I have noticed that to be true. And sometimes I'm down, but when I'm down and I spend less time with them, I genuinely notice a difference. Like sometimes I'll lose a plant or two. It's really interesting. So I want to spend more time with them. They're emotional, just like me. Like now, I'm gonna get on the scale, get a good starting weight, starting point, and see where we go from there. I'm 6'2", so 185 for me is relatively lean. Actually, it's not relatively lean, it's very lean. So I think that is the goal. I know I weigh more than, so I think that 10 pounds in 12 weeks with how my body is set up, with the amount of time I think I can dedicate to working out is reasonable. And hitting 185 would bring me some joy. And then I would feel good about going to an all-inclusive resort and being all-inclusive. So yeah, let's get on the scale. I always forget to do this the right way. You put the scale down first, and I don't know that you have to be barefoot when you do it, but it just makes sense to me that you should be barefoot when you do it. Let's see. Like I said, I think we're gonna be around like 195, especially because I've already had like half a gallon of water today. Did I do it? I did it, okay. Oh my God, I even checked my heart rate. Okay, so the Hume scale said my heart rate was 93. What does my Apple Watch say my heart rate is right now? It's measuring. 94. Whoa, and I did take a step too, so witchcraft. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's sunlight. Sorry. Okay, my weigh-in is complete. So that is weigh-in number 1. And homie is closer to the goal than she thought. I might have to set a new goal. Well, Let's hit this goal first and then we'll see. Yeah, it'll tell you like your age, your metabolic age, like body fat per arm and whatnot. I like it. I think it's super special. So yeah, my body fat percentage, it says is 18.9. And I think that I want to be closer to like 17, maybe even 16 and a half to see what that feels like for me and if that helps with the epilepsy at all, because I would love to not have to worry about having seizures. That's crazy. I thought I weighed more than this, but does this mean I've lost muscle too? Yeah, girl, I think, the fuck was I saying? Sometimes I don't know if that's the epilepsy or if I have ADHD. I mean, like, two things can be true at once, but sometimes I really just be like, you know? Let's do a quick body check, and then I need to water the garden, and I guess stretch. I usually like to either water it much earlier than this or much later than this, but I didn't water it in the last couple days. I haven't watered the garden in a couple days, so I'm gonna go upstairs and do it now, and then we'll stretch. That's the plan. I figured it out. Boom! I got measured tip. Okay, so body check. Hello. Hello. But the main measurements I care about are the smallest part of my waist. Yep. Just at 29, and I think my modeling waist would have been closer to 27 and a half. So I would prefer that. And then if we do, oh, I don't want to go too low. Thickest part. Thickest part. And so if that part could be 30, then that would make me happy. And let's do the ass. Let's do the ass. What they say, thickest part? Oh girl, she don't ever change. That's a 42 and a little something. Yeah, that doesn't need to be modeling size. We could bump that up to a 4.5. Bump that up to a 4.5. If the waist could go down just 2 more inches, like here and here, and if the booty could pick them up, I wouldn't have anything to say to anybody ever again. And nobody could speak to me either. So we should make that happen. Ooh, stuff be cracking, right? Ooh. I'll bring on that beat. A little hummingbird, and it stopped moving right there on the table, right by that beer can. I don't want to open the door because it'll fly off. I've never seen one stop for that long before. Oh, bye baby. Oh my God, it was still right there by my flowers. Wow. Oh my gosh, so quick. The beer can is embarrassing, but just know it's because we just had a party. And I let people come out here to smoke so that they weren't smoking inside the house. But I'll recycle that later. Little ladybug. Hello. As I'm going through here, I see some of the marigolds dropped seeds on the ground, so I'm picking up some of the marigold seeds from over here and throwing them over here like the birds would do to help the stuff along. So I see just like a couple of little signs of powdery mildew. We'll cut that off. See, this is the powdery mildew, just a little bit of like the white spots from wetness hitting the leaves. And it actually looks like it's just this one kind of weak one that's trying to take the others down with it. I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all. You want to be a weak link? Be a weak link on your own, ho.